All right. Hello and good evening, everybody, and welcome again to night. Look, we rehearsed. Everything went well in rehearsal, and then all of a sudden we get a hum there. All right. Welcome to night number 3 of the Eric and Joe Show. This is the red carpet preview of night number 3. I am Greg Milby. Right there is Megan Bennett, and we're glad to be here with you one more time.
Yep.
And most importantly, we're glad that it's not 20
Yes, it is
degrees
much warmer
below zero.
today than it has been the past 2 nights.
Yeah, all right. A lot of stuff to cover today. It is the Eric and Joe Show presented by Magnolia Bank, night number 3. We've been talking to the cast. We've been talking to the crew. We talked about the band, and we'll do that again. But I think we have a cast member here with us right now.
We do.
All right. Come on in. Will Bennett is with us. The little Joe, as we like to,
Will
as I like
Bennett.
to call him. I used to call him Sydney because he had longer hair, but that's changed there. So welcome to the show. Welcome to night 3 of the Eric and Joe Show.
Hello.
All right, so how does it make you feel, man? Night number 3.
It makes me sad because, I really like doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm sad it's over.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been wanting to do this?
What do you mean?
This show?
How many years
From,
have you done it?
birth?
How many years have I done it? Well, remember, I think the first year I did it was the Hollywood one. The
Okay,
movie.
so that was maybe.
Not the movie, but
So you probably done 5 or 6.
yeah.
Awesome.
Good
And you
deal.
love it. It's so much
I
fun.
love it. It's awesome.
All right, so you are literally your dad in a smaller form
Yeah.
for sure. Because you love to cut up and crack jokes. Does your dad ever ask you for pointers on what he should do on some of the skits?
He's asked me for suggestions.
But that's just it?
Yeah.
Suggestions?
Well,
mean-
who's your favorite character?
I know Lucy and Sydney came on here last night, and I watched them, and they said Troy. Lucy said Troy, and you said Troy,
Mm-hmm.
and Sydney said DJ.
Oh, she said DJ.
Yeah, but
Dude.
it's you.
Yeah, what's
you
yours?
Yourself,
Okay,
man.
um,
Who's your favorite?
I mean, I love Tannenbaum.
Yeah,
He's
that's
so-
Greg's
Look at that,
favorite.
dude. I mean, we don't always see eye to eye. We joke.
He's mean to kids.
I
It's so
know,
funny.
because you call me the old man all the time. But I think we're starting to bond a little bit. We have a mutual.
Yeah.
And would you ever think we would be bonding over Eric Clemens? No.
Hey, make sure Eric doesn't forget that one line tonight.
Oh.
Don't tell him.
So sad.
Don't
so,
tell
so
him.
down the road, when your dad gets really, really old, are you going to take over the show and continue the trend? You don't know? You love this stuff, right? You eat this up. This is like your highlight of the year, right?
This?
Yes.
Yes.
I know. I think so. I will tell you. So on Lyrics and Laughs, this is how cheap Joe Bennett is. What did your dad give you for your birthday?
He grew out his mustache,
Ah, yes.
and then
That was quite a good mustache that he grew.
And then was it last year for your birthday he brought you and let you come in and sit
Yes.
on the Lyrics and Laughs podcast?
yes, that was awesome. And it was the 50th episode.
I know.
Just happened.
And we had cake and everything, didn't we?
We had
It's good
cake.
stuff. All right, so what is your? I mean, what's your? Have you got a lot of roles this year, or every year is it getting more and more?
Last year, I was in a sketch and a dance, and then this year I'm in a sketch and a dance.
Okay, good stuff. Do you dance better than Eric?
Huh?
Do you dance better than Eric?
Everybody does.
There you go. So at your house, is there unlimited supply of Christmas tree cakes?
Actually, usually not. The only reason is because,
Leftover.
yeah, it's leftovers.
So actually, I just thought of this question. What is the Bennett house like on the weekend of the show? I mean, does everybody sleep all day? Nobody talks to each other because they're tired. I mean, what's it like?
It's like
Don't hold anything back. Here, look. Let's get closer, so it almost seems like an investigative report.
okay.
What is the Bennett house like during the weekend of the show?
Okay. Well, Friday night, yeah, it's usually I go to school and then I get home, and since I'm a middle schooler now, I don't get home until later, and the middle schoolers don't get home until later, but they get there later, so it's like win-win.
So you get home and then the craziness just
Yeah,
begins.
and then it's like I have 30 minutes, and then boom, State Theater,
Yep.
and then wait an hour, then Yeah.
So what about like Saturday morning before the show?
Saturday morning. It's the longest day of the year. Like, you wait.
You just can't wait to get here? Yeah.
It's like you're just waiting forever.
Like Christmas morning?
Yes.
That's it. That sounds like your dad.
It's like Christmas Eve when you fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're just laying in bed wide awake. Santa's coming.
Well, that is so fun that you love it so much.
No, I do love
Good.
it.
There's no doubt that this kid will be doing a lot of these things over
Yeah.
the years. At some point, it'll have another Bennett's name in this deal
Mm-hmm.
here. All right, we know you got to get back there and get ready for the show. We don't want to hold you up too much, but ladies and gentlemen, it is Will Bennett who is now actually I think we're becoming friends. Right? Close. We're working on that.
You're bonding
We're
over
working on that,
Tannenbaum?
yeah. There you go. We bonded over Tannenbaum. All right, man. Well,
Good luck
break a leg
tonight.
and have a great show tonight. Okay. All right,
Thanks,
Will
Will.
Bennett, and again, night 3 of the Eric and Joe show.
Yep.
And there's no doubt that Will
Oh,
just
no.
eats
Yeah,
this up.
he's just like his dad.
And his dad could never deny that is his son.
Yes. They are one and the same.
Jokes, everything is all the same.
Yep.
But
And it started early too. I think as soon as he could walk and talk, he was cracking jokes and doing tricks.
loves to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun.
goofy costumes. Did you see his Easter outfit?
Oh yeah. He's got that.
He's already developing his costume
getting
closet.
into it in his dad's deal. But this is the Eric and Joe Show. Take a Holiday presented by Magnolia Bank. Final night of the show
Night
is
3.
tonight. So come on out and be a part of the fun. And
It's not too late. Yep. Doors are open. Show starts at 5.
yeah. So we've got some new trivia questions tonight. Can you believe it?
I mean, but do you remember what year were electric?
I do not. I
You
don't even remember. I don't.
1895, Greg.
It's still here somewhere in the production. But I would tell you, Casey sent me a message this morning and said, I watched last night's live feed, and because you guys complained, I have new trivia questions for you. And I said, now we've complained multiple times about a heater, but
right.
we never
we didn't
saw
get that, but we got new trivia questions.
Right.
I mean, okay.
So are snowflakes the same size? Yes or no? That is the question.
I mean, I've heard snowflakes are all individual, like fingerprints, so I would assume they're not the same size.
I'm going to go with they are not the same size as well.
That's my guess.
So I know there's I didn't look at the answer, but the answer is
They are not.
They are not the
All
same
different.
size. And we get even deeper into that. You ready for
Here we
this?
go. Oh, wow.
How about that? While the average snowflake is smaller than the size of a penny, they can actually grow much larger. In fact, in 1887, people claimed to see crystals as large as milk pans during a snowstorm in Montana. The snowflakes did not last long enough to confirm.
That's incredible.
Look at Casey
Can you-
bringing her A game there.
We got trivia questions and extra trivia.
She wanted to make sure she had that. Mention too, Studio 111, a sponsor. They take care of the choreography.
Yep, the opening scene dance.
Except for, you know what? Let's do this. Casey, come on
Casey
in here.
McCreary.
Why not? We're going to bring
The
Casey
one,
in here
the
with us.
only.
Yeah. So Casey is a huge part of this show. I would say the driving force behind the show, wouldn't you?
I'm the one who tells them what to do a lot of times.
A driving
yells
force.
at them and makes
Yeah.
a lot of suggestions that they never listen
Yeah,
to.
they just do the silly stuff, and you make the rest of it happen.
Oh no, they make people come, and then when they get here, I make sure the doors are open and there's a place to sit, and maybe somebody's helped sponsor it or
Well, the show doesn't happen without you. I know Joe has to write a lot, but it doesn't happen without you because
it actually happened quite a few times before I started
Not
helping.
successfully,
So it definitely
They had to
can
skip a
happen.
year.
It has grown. It has grown since you've been here.
So the VIP section, all of that kind of stuff, the growth in sponsorships. I mean, and you work on this literally the entire year.
Yes, and so we were already talking about it. We'll have a debrief tomorrow where we figure out what went well, what didn't go well, and do a whole SWOT analysis kind of thing. Hi, Shavlix. How are you all?
And that's why I will not be in the office tomorrow. Because I say that all the time. I get tired of hearing about the Eric.
Well, I mean, and all these people, you're making them come to work tomorrow?
Well, yeah. they get that Thanksgiving break, so
Okay.
they'll be completely fine in that sense. But this is a great opportunity if anyone would like to sponsor the 2023 Eric and Joe Show.
Year 10. That's going to be a big one.
It is, and they have some great ideas. I think it'll be like nothing we've ever seen in this community kind of thing.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
You say like nothing we've ever seen in combination with Eric and Joe. I'm
know.
scared.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm a little busy next year. I think I'm washing my hair next year. Not going to be available.
Well, and I think I would love to just know, do people want to see more of it? Because that's something I always tell them. Like, I think they could get away with a few more shows during the year. Maybe not like this, but
The
maybe.
Eric and Joe show before 4th of July.
Yeah,
I know,
That's what
I
Greg's
do.
pushing for. We'll
So-
do the red carpet for that one.
I've been watching your all's red carpets, and
Well, you should, because you forced us to be here.
I'm the person who's inside that you all reference as volunteers in the heat. That's me.
Yeah.
But it feels nice today.
Yeah, it,
It
does.
does.
I'm actually
It does.
a little warm.
A little cozy.
So back to the show a little bit. Since you've been around Eric and Joe and the show itself, we ask everybody, who's your favorite character?
I'm a little weird. I would say not
Yes, you are.
necessarily the characters. I love how the wives can not just laugh at their husbands or hit them upside the head. I love that. And the kids are absolutely precious.
So the wives and the kids.
The wives and the kids, like, and any of them, I keep thinking, like, they're up there because their knucklehead husband is kind of making them. And I think that says a lot about them. Or
Yeah,
does.
but there are so many stories that this red carpet show could go 6 hours if we shared the stories
Of what
other
Andrea Bennett
examples
has
of
put
that.
up with.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Andrea.
And you all called her the Saint?
The Saint.
Yeah.
Saint Andrea Bennett.
Saint Andrea.
I don't know if there's like an official process for sainting someone, but we did it.
I know.
But you dodged my question. I need to know, who's your favorite
Yeah.
character?
Who's your actual character?
So this year in particular, I watched it last night for the first time and got to really watch it. Like, I didn't know much about what was going on. Tannenbaum killed it, and I hate to say that because
Me
you know
too.
it's Eric, but
Exactly.
but then DJ Tanner is pretty funny, like situationally, and
Yep.
Troy T. Woods is pretty awesome.
That's my
how
favorite.
Can you have? You gotta have a bunch of favorites, kind of thing.
There you go.
And then I will say Lucy Rapid. That
Oh
was
my
pretty
gosh.
awesome.
She is amazing.
Well,
so good.
And as I say, I was like very sheltered growing up, so I didn't have a lot of rap music in my life unless it was like DC Talk rap music, which was not really rap music to that level. But gosh, that was incredible. Like,
Yeah,
I
she
couldn't
did
even
so
begin
good.
to remember that
Good
stuff.
stuff. You still have time to get out here. If you're watching this live, you have about 48 minutes to get here and see the show. Tickets are still available. They're $20 at the door, and plenty of great seats left.
And
Great. We get
just
3 nights in a row of them.
Just a few shout outs, like all of our sponsors, but Sunrise Construction Farms is sponsoring this whole red carpet experience. And so ultimately the berries are the reason you all have suffered the last
great.
few days. Thanks a lot, berries.
We appreciate it.
It's been fun.
All right. I know you don't have as much to do tonight. No VIP section tonight, but thanks for making us do this. I think.
It's such a beautiful day today.
It is. It is.
All right. Casey
That
McQuarrie,
sun.
who's the life of the party there when it comes to that. All right, bringing them in one more
Here
time,
they
ladies
are.
and gentlemen.
Night 3.
The Eric and Joe show. That is
it's
the
not as
Eric.
cold.
It's not as cold.
Actually, I'd say the sun would be
I actually
out.
remembered my
July.
hat today, and I don't even need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still all about the Eric and Joe show before the 4th of July special. If you guys want
Well,
to do that.
I mean, maybe we'll do 2.
All right.
I'll be in my shorty shorts on that one.
So night
So will
3,
DJ
how's it
Tanner.
feel?
I don't need it right now. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You're the
man.
real loser in all this.
I guess.
Shout out to
Boom
Boom
Boss
Boss.
Boom Pizza at the Boom Boss.
That's a good deal.
Bad pizza
Feeling good. We've had 2 awesome nights so far. Ready for night 3. I'm sad it's over. This is always it's like it makes me sad.
Yeah, that's
know-
what your son said.
Yeah,
He's
we
very
talked
sad.
to Will Bennett a little bit, and Will was
Yeah.
This is his
Actually,
favorite
Will
thing
and
of
I
the
bonded.
year. Yeah.
Really?
we really did.
Over Tannenbaum.
Yeah, he was both of our favorite characters.
Will didn't spill anything on you, did he?
He did not.
He's been known to do that backstage and not be where he's supposed to be.
So is it a sad night 3?
Yes. It's over. And then we have to wait all this time.
You work all
And I
year for this.
And I have to start writing again.
Like
That's the
tomorrow.
worst part.
Oh, wait, no, we said you get 48 hours.
Oh, good. Okay.
Actually, you don't, because Casey's got
Yeah,
meetings
you have a
on
debrief
schedule
tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got the reckoning.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
This little Tuesday talk.
I don't know.
Earlier.
It's Casey.
That's what we call the meeting. It's the reckoning
Yeah.
to get everybody back on. So
So anything outlandish and wild that people didn't get a chance to see last night that maybe we could bring up in the red carpet preview?
I screwed up a really funny line, and I'm really mad. that
No,
I did. I just left it out altogether.
Will and I talked about that. You better not forget it. It's a great
No,
line.
I won't forget it tonight. I will not forget it tonight.
How's that happen?
I don't know my line. Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
I've never been shy about that. Part of my brain.
But he's
is
not going to
like
forget it
doing
tonight. He
things.
might forget all the other lines, but not that
Not
one.
That one. Just like Derek. Derek got roasted on Friday night, and guess what? He didn't forget last night. That line.
Yeah,
Line,
he was
so,
backstage just over and over again.
I just want to say thank you guys. You've been out here all 3 nights. I'm so impressed. And
I don't know who's watching this, but
No, listen. I did. I watched it. I watched the whole thing. 'Cause I was like, "What is it, God?" Like, I'm shocked when I come here. I don't even know half the stuff that's going on. And I was sitting there. I was like, "Wait, they did a live red carpet thing? Like,
you didn't even know we were out here?
I didn't know y'all were doing that.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
We didn't either.
So I watched it. I did. I watched the whole thing, and it was good. And I appreciate y'all doing that.
Well,
too.
thanks.
And also, Casey McCreary, right? The reason Joe knows a lot more than I do. The reason I never know anything is because Casey just takes care of stuff, and she does this whole thing. So she hates getting props and stuff, and Joe and I just give her awkward hugs as often as we can. So thank you guys, thank Casey, thank Andrew. Andrew looking stellar
I
over
know.
there in his
Highlighter all 3 nights.
He's standing in the road
Yes,
again,
but-
but he's in reflective behind orange cones. So
we have improved
and,
since
and
last
the
year.
police are already here.
police are here. They're
They heard
ready.
he was going to be near the road, and they just showed up out of precaution.
That's good.
Also, I want to give a special shout out to the shirt tonight. Mm-hmm. That is Carl Stoltzfus.
The man, the myth, the legend.
And I just can't. I'm so proud of this shirt.
It's an
That is
amazing.
Carl?
Yeah.
Now that is a nice shirt.
That is a
Meow.
nice shirt.
Yeah, this is not for sale. This is exclusive.
Here, walk closer to the camera so everybody can see that shirt. Oh, here I'll remove the graphic there. Look at that. That is
Look at that cat.
cat. Look at that
mean,
cat.
And
Man.
maybe Carl's watching the pre-show. Now the surprise is going to be ruined.
Now see why Marie went for that.
Yeah.
If Carl was on MySpace, if we had this there, it would be. a
Look,
big
hey,
deal.
wait, that tells you. Does it tell you how many people
No,
are
it doesn't
watching?
tell you
Oh,
right here.
Never mind.
Oh.
No, that's camera one.
Oh.
Camera.
Yeah, so see, there's
Jeez,
more. There's
Will.
thousands, Will.
Get away from the camera before you spill something
stick,
on
You
it.
stick to being funny and cracking jokes and spilling stuff on people. Let us do
We'll
this
stick to
live
the
show
cameras.
thing, okay? All right, well, congratulations on another great run, and I'm hearing great reviews about it, So
Watched it?
I have not. That's a crazy thing.
I
I
think
hear it's okay.
'Cause
I
when
think
it
it's-
started. This idea started with Casey. It was like one camera, a microphone, and for those that can't see, I mean, it is a
grown.
smorgasbord of
It's
wires
grown.
and cable that takes 45 minutes to pack up. So by the time I get in there, so I'm going to need the video when we're all said and done here. I am the one person that's been here all 3 nights that has not seen it.
Yeah, none of this stuff's valuable, so just leave it out here and just come inside, watch it. It'll definitely
Yeah.
be here when you
Yeah,
get done.
no valuable equipment at the State Theater tonight.
So,
I mean, both the people watching.
I will say, I think I say this every year, but it's my favorite show so far.
Oh, thanks.
Lots of great reviews. I've seen a bunch. So I'll let you guys get back in there, and
I'll give you that.
you
Thank
can
you.
comb
Thank
Carl's
you
hair
guys.
on your shirts
Enjoy your
and get
pizza.
going. All right, still time for you to get out here and see it. Is the Eric and Joe show. Take a holiday. You got about
Break a
40
leg,
minutes.
guys.
40 minutes to get here and see that. No, that's all. It's cold now. But a big thanks to Subway and Boom Boss
And Boom
Pizza.
Boss for feeding the cast and crew.
They do that, and I do think there needs to be a backstage camera at some point.
Oh,
because the tomfoolery that happens back there.
I'm sure.
Is
Although I was
absolutely
back there a
crazy.
little bit yesterday, and they're not messing around. There's not a lot of tomfoolery. They are working. They are changing costumes and running back and forth and being in position. They're working hard back there.
Yeah, well, I mean, by this point, you would figure they've got it down. This is night 3, and they should have that.
Yeah.
When you come here tonight, again, tickets are still available. You can get those at the door. We've got a red carpet set up behind us over here, and folks will be getting their picture made. And we've got the 360 camera over there, too.
Yep, Titus is doing that. That looks really fun.
So,
Yeah.
good stuff. All
Yeah.
right, let's brag on the band a little bit for people that haven't had a chance to come to the show yet.
Yes,
you
the
are
Mark
married to
Malone
the drummer.
band. I am married to the drummer, so I'm partial to the drums. But the whole band, just incredible. Mark, has put together an incredible band with his music, and they just do such a great job. Such a fun fun show that they put on.
And that's a unique part of the show. Instead of waiting in between transitions with stuff, you've got a live band that's just not playing music.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some
It's
great
good.
singers
It's good
involved
stuff.
there,
Oh
too.
yeah.
So Mark Malone, Rachel Bauer, saw her coming here earlier. Huh? Titus, yeah, we just talked about Titus in the 360 camera. See, Casey's now driving us crazy.
Now she's
and
bossing us around.
Sure, we'll take Titus over here. So Rachel Bauer, Chris Bennett, as we mentioned, Brian Gawking, Alan Hendricks, Lucy Malone, Jack Malone, and Keegan Walker.
Yep.
Also a part of that.
Yep.
Too.
Really great band. A lot of talented people.
Titus Sublett coming in with us here too.
Come on in, Titus.
Is I guess you're just sitting right in here,
Right
in between
here.
us, and you can kind of. You'll be able to see a little bit there.
Oh,
So there you go.
man.
We'll get in here with you.
All right.
So you got a 360 camera system over here.
Yes.
Talk about that. What is it and how does it work?
So it's a 360 photo booth, a little platform that you stand on, and instead of your still pictures that you get, it actually does a 360 all the way around you. You stand on, have fun. I rent it out for weddings, birthday parties, school events, anything like that. Everyone seems to have fun. You have music going, so everyone seems to have a good time with it.
So if I'm like shaving my body, for like a swim meet or something, even though I don't.
I'm not. Where's this
and,
going?
And I need to make sure I got it all. Can I rent that? And
Yeah. Let me know, and I can make sure you have every piece of hair gone.
Make sure
Yeah.
that doesn't live stream.
Yes.
So, but if someone does want to rent the 360 photo booth, how do they do that?
So they can. I have it on my Facebook page. DJ Child, making events memorable
Okay.
is my Facebook page.
DJ
so they can go on
Child.
there and message me, and we get it rented out. For
Awesome.
them.
Okay, they book you for
Awesome.
weddings too, for
Weddings.
DJ work and everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure do. DJ
stuff.
work, photo booth, anything. Just let me know. I
Gotcha.
got you.
All right,
You're
when you
making
come to the-
events memorable.
Making events memorable.
When you come to the Eric and Joe show, he's right there by the entrance.
Yep.
You can get a video made and check out your fit to make sure everything's good to go.
Yes, and I can customize it. I can make a overlay and make whatever background put on it. I can put whatever music in the background. So
Very
pretty
cool.
awesome.
Very cool.
Awesome, yeah.
And I
Good
saw you
stuff.
had props like glasses and funny
I
stuff.
have Christmas props. I have funny props. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a big clown nose, elf ears. So
Awesome.
whatever type of event theme you got, I have props for it.
Awesome.
All right, good stuff. Well, thanks for coming out and
pleasure.
Thanks for being here.
Make sure you come by and see him. Show starts here at 5:00. You got time to get
There's still
yourself
time
a
to get
picture.
here.
Yes.
All right, fellas, appreciate it, my man. All right, I think we
Look,
got some more.
we
coming
got
in. I
some
think we got
band
a couple
members.
here. All right, come on in, band guys.
We got Keegan Walker on percussion and Jack Malone on keys.
All right, so how is it, guys? Night 3. You excited for the final night?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite character in the show? We were asking everybody that. Who is your favorite of any time you've seen the Eric and Joe show? Favorite character?
Well, because of the seriousness and just professionalism he brings, Troy T. Woods, always close to my heart. Another favorite would be Tannenbaum.
Okay.
You know, he's a real people tree.
That he is. He is. And that seems to be the two. What about you?
I like Tannenbaum. He always is so mean to everybody, and then he pretends to be nice for a second. And then
Which is funny because you're like one of the nicest people I know. Is that like your alter ego is Tannenbaum?
So I think you've officially Tannenbaum is
I think he might win if we're tallying up those votes.
That's a scary situation. Keegan, why is the show important to you? Why do you participate in this every year?
Well, you know, Christmas is about giving back to the community, especially with being up in Louisville for college. It's good to come back home and see people and just, get in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are on stage the entire time. You don't get to go
Yeah.
hide anywhere. Or
So if
do
you don't like a
anything.
skit, you can't make a face.
Yeah.
You got to
So-
pretend you like it.
So what do you do on your not so favorite parts of the thing? Do you fake your way through it? What? Be honest.
I like them all.
You like them all, okay. What if you have to go to the bathroom? What do you do?
Hold it till intermission.
You guys wear adult diapers or anything like that?
We're encouraged to dance while we're
Oh.
playing the music, and I think that helps. So, just kind of side to side and grit your teeth and go.
There you go. So musically, do you eventually at some point, when Will takes over and it's no longer the Eric and Joe show, is it
Is that going to be the Will and Jack
Malone?
show?
I don't know. I think that's Will's decision.
We don't want to let Will make any decisions whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Nothing, Will. Just
How
keep
about
doing what you're doing.
how about that rap your sister's doing though? That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
She did a really good job.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming out, and thanks for all you're doing. And You guys are a big part of the show, and I know a lot of folks love the music, and it actually brings everything together. So we appreciate you guys being here.
It's an essential part of the show.
Yeah, and break a leg. I guess it doesn't matter for you guys since you're not dancing too much. You're just singing.
Yeah. Well, if we have to run off stage to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Tonight will be the night too.
Oh, yeah.
Watch it. All right, Keegan and Jack here. They're part of the Mark Malone Band here at the Eric and Joe Show. Night number 3 is officially. Oh my gosh! I guess I keep getting. We're at like 35 minutes away.
Okay, it's going fast. It's amazing how much faster the time moves when it's not freezing.
Yeah, it is amazing, isn't it? Yeah. All right, so I want to remind you the 2022 Eric and Joe Show shirt is available, kids and adult sizes. As we say every night.
Yeah, it's a nice shirt.
And it is. You can wear it to weddings, job interviews, funerals, and more. And I did think about other places you could wear it. I really couldn't think of any
Yeah,
other
I mean,
ones.
first day of school,
Grocery shopping.
But
I don't want anybody
walks in the
to
park.
recognize me or even acknowledge me when I'm grocery shopping.
That's true.
I don't want somebody to walk by, oh,
like-
nice shirt. I
yeah.
don't need that.
That was one thing about COVID. If you need to go to the store, you put a hat and glasses and your mask. Nobody knows who you are.
That's a great thing. But the adult shirts are $12. Youth shirts are $10. And the retired Eric and Joe shirts, they have some of those that are available for $5. And I'm sure these will be available on the website after we get through the show there. All right, so I think we're up to, I thought we were going to get another trivia question, but we didn't yet. So there's another one of those traditional photos. Here we go. Can reindeer see in the dark? I'm going to go yes. I think it's pretty, because I don't think there's any radar.
Right,
It's
and
not-
I think they are they move in the dark, like they are active at night, right? So I
Yeah.
would think they would have to be able to see.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with yes too.
All right. So the answer from both of us is yes. And let's see what we get. Yes.
We were right. We were right.
Reindeer can see in the dark. Do you think there's any possible way that we could get some statistical information? Why, yes, we can.
Right there.
So, reindeer that live above the Arctic Circle live in total darkness for weeks at a time. And according to Meteorological Office of the UK, reindeer have adapted to this in a unique way. A small area of tissue behind the animal's retina changes color from gold in the summer to blue in the winter, and this allows them to detect ultraviolet light and to see in the dark. And that's good news for Santa.
It is good news for Santa, but I'm starting to think they didn't need Rudolph.
Goat Casey McQuarrie that trivia question. We should have given her a harder time after the first night.
That's true. We could have got new questions yesterday.
Red carpets. That's where we are. Folks coming to the main entrance when you're coming in. The red carpet available here behind you. Free pictures. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that Titus, when they do that 360, that they could put anything behind them.
Those are really cool. I hadn't seen them before. I've seen the pictures and stuff, but I'd never seen it in action before this weekend. So
That's gonna be
it's
pretty cool.
It's a very cool process.
All right, let's talk about the cast a little bit
Okay.
for the show, because pretty much the same cast each and every year.
Yep, it's changed very little since the beginning.
Yeah, critical part, Joe Bennett.
Yes.
I mean, he is the backbone there. It would not be a show without Joe.
Yep.
Eric, I mean, it probably wouldn't, the show name would have to change.
Right, they would have to change the name, but
yeah. Andrea
no,
Bennett.
they honestly, them together, they even just in natural conversation, they can just play off each other, and it's just ridiculousness all the time.
Oh, I know. When we're in the office, there's a lot of tomfoolery that happens in the office with those two, and you kind of like, I don't understand how they get it and where they get it from.
Right, and then Joe writes it down.
And they usually do something with that. And I was reading the News Enterprise article today because, well, I've been a little busy.
Yeah.
I read it today, and I had forgotten that most of the skits have something to do with a real life experience.
Yep. Joe can tell you what inspired each skit.
I'm
Somebody
concerned.
Yeah, I know. Just if you have any interesting interactions with Joe, it's going to probably become a skit.
And that worries me because of the amount of time that we spend together at the office and just different stuff. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how I'll take that.
Well, it depends on, I guess, what the skit is.
Yeah, I got a feeling it won't be a great one, that's for sure. I see Carl Stolzfus over there.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. We should have Carl come in and
with Joe.
because he has no idea. Yeah. I wish we could go back and show a clip from earlier, but we can't. But Joe Bennett, Eric Clemens, of course, in the cast. You've got Andrea Bennett, the Saint.
The Saint Andrea Bennett, Joe's wife. Yep.
Doug Bratcher, Kelly Clemens, Derek
Eric.
Hensley, Nicole Malone, part of the cast. Aaron Tinker. I love Tink.
I know. I think honestly they all bring such a different extra specialness to the cast. Like they're all so different and they all have such great talent in what they're doing, and it's just amazing with them all together.
I think Yemi Taylor is new this year, right?
She's done some bit parts here. She's had a bigger role this year, but she's had bit parts for many years.
Of course, Will Bennett and Sidney Bennett had a chance to talk to them, and they're going to be in the show as long as they can be.
Yeah.
And Will, last year, the transition that he had, he was a big critical part of the show itself.
Yeah.
So it was good stuff. And the crew, definitely want to mention the crew, Ashley Abel, Danny Crittenden, Casey Drain, moving the heavy stuff, Adam Fuller, Ron Stillwell, Jack Daniel Taylor, Jared Waldack, and, of course, Chris Yates.
Yes, and they're all doing stuff behind the scenes. Nobody's seeing them, but wouldn't happen without them.
Well, and I don't think people realize how much stuff is brought in for the show.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think people realize how much stuff is brought in from our office from the show. Our
bet.
office just pretty much becomes like a ghost town.
Well, and they make a lot of the props and all that. So I think Lakin and Quinn Yates made some of the props this year, too. So it's a big deal. Lots of people involved.
That it is. Now, I know I brought my vehicle and trailer to load up this equipment after we get done with the red carpet show. And then I had to make room for Chris Yates because he's back to trailer in. And as they go through the show tonight, props they don't need are going to get loaded up so they can load out tonight.
There you go. Yep, we got to pack up drums before we leave.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Tonight, you get done, you got to get it out of here because
pack it all
life
up.
continues tomorrow.
That's right. Yep. So, life goes on.
Big bunch of folks there, big bunch of crew, and you can't do it without them. So here we go with another wonderful trivia question for you. What is the coldest temperature recorded on Earth?
I can't even fathom what a negative 198 degrees would feel like.
Yeah,
that's not survivable, right?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
I hear your office is very cold.
Yeah, and I think 68's being kind.
So who likes the who keeps it cold? Who keeps it cold? Who's the one that?
We're not really sure.
Oh, I bet it's Joe.
Hey, Carl, can you come in for 1 second? Carl Stosfoos is here, and we'll get back to the trivia question in a couple of seconds. Now, I need you to come in here real quick and just turn around. By the way, this is Carl Stosfoos.
Carl Stosfoos. The man, the myth, the legend.
Live red carpet on Facebook, Carl, for the Eric and Joe show.
It's exciting to be here.
It's exciting to have you. Now, I just want you to look right straight ahead there at that camera just for a couple of seconds. Yeah, just look right there. All right, we're going to leave it at that. And just know in about an hour or so, you'll understand why we wanted the crowd to see you in this state.
In this state of Kentucky?
No, in this state of life.
I'm glad to be in. It's a great state of life to be in.
Right, because
being an old man is a good thing.
Yeah.
We might have seen a
younger.
All right.
How many shows have you seen?
I'm sorry?
How many years have you been coming to the Eric and Joe show?
9 or 10.
You've probably seen them all?
I think
You've seen them all? Yep.
Good to be here.
Yep. Well, we're glad to have you.
Saw Marie coming in. We'll let you get yourself over there and get on there.
Thanks, Carl.
That's Carl Stosfoos. Carl's a great guy, and for some odd reason, my computer has went.
Oh no.
Has went dead. So I got to get it back up here so we can have our answer.
I know. I need to know.
So can you stall for me while I try to?
Well, I wonder what is the coldest survivable temperature, because even if the coldest recorded temperature is 198, I would like to know what you could survive in.
Yeah. Well, good. I got it back.
Like in that movie Day After Tomorrow, like they freeze on spot.
Yeah. Now our office gets really cold, and it was mentioned before Carl came up, and we're not really sure what causes that.
It's maybe just old, not insulated well.
I think maybe it might have to do with Eric and Joe because their office that they have, we put them in a little office together so we can close the door.
Yeah.
I think it gets hotter.
So they turn it down.
And they turn it down.
Yeah.
That's
and Joe is warm-blooded. He gets hot. So.
And they're right near the back window.
So it is.
And so they get earlier stuff. So we'll go with that.
Yeah. All right. What is it?
The answer is
128.6 degrees. Negative.
Yeah.
128.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's cold.
That is cold. But I wonder, can a person survive in that cold? And for how long?
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't think so.
That's awful cold. Post your selfie with your family, friends, and random seat neighbors and use the hashtag Eric and Joe Show. And you've been following those?
Yeah.
Looking at
I've
them?
looked at some of the ones from years past, and that's fun.
Yeah. So it's good. And matter of fact, that little
Yeah.
picture there is
Put those
directly from our
hashtags on there
office.
so we can look at them tonight and in the future.
Yeah. Let's see who we got in here. You know what? Let's go back here. So
We got
Derek
some
Hensley
comments.
is watching.
Oh, Derek, thanks.
Do you want Chris Bennett out there?
Always.
Now, that was earlier,
Always.
so that might be a little bit
Yeah,
later.
he's probably
Yeah, sorry.
on a.
And then we should have asked Keegan how the food is. Dude is always eating. Yeah. Sunrise Farms Construction, thank you for sponsoring the red carpet as well. We didn't realize that you were the reason we were out here in the cold. But I still put that comment up on the screen there for you. All right. So there is that there. And then who else is on here? Tammy Kay says her favorite is Sydney Bennett. Yeah, I can
She's
see
real
why.
cute.
She's cute as a button. Mm-hmm. And then let's get that one in there for you, too.
Oh, hi, Ashley.
There you go. Spelled your name right, too, so I mean she knows you.
Yep.
No doubt about it. All right, so there's still time to get out here, but we're going to have to probably cut it off a little bit early because I think our computer system is starting to get a little haywire, and the battery's
2.5
running
nights
down.
of this was enough for your computer.
Yeah.
Said, I'm done.
I think the battery's running down on a little bit, too. Ginger Snap Media, Andrew's a great guy. Check him out on YouTube and check him out on Instagram.
Photo and video.
Yeah,
Very talented.
They're great people there, and that
now
we'll
we're
go
back
back
to the
that
old
one.
ones. Yep.
Just for that, for those that didn't watch last night. What is the name of the dog that belongs to the Grinch and how the Grinch stole Christmas?
It's
You
Max.
know? It's Max, yeah. 'Cause we know that because we've only seen it like 3 different times. But and again, thank you to Sunrise Farms for being a partner and a sponsor of the Eric and Joe Show. Real quick before we bail out of here, because I only have 8% left on my my device over
Well,
here.
it's getting pretty close to showtime. And you can watch the show, maybe.
I can, maybe. Throw all this stuff around. Magnolia Bank, presenting sponsor. Thank you. E-Town Tourism. Also, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Lindsay Keith Alikna, Sunrise Farms Construction, Stanley Steamer, Gray Construction. Also, Gabhart Family Dentistry, Dewsters. Did you get any of the ice cream?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either. We had some at both nights.
We're
at
just like the
intermission.
stepchildren out here that nobody
Exactly.
remembers.
Yeah. We're not the redheaded stepchild. That's Andrew.
That's Andrew.
Andrew's over there. He's just a highlighter now, literally. Gerald Printing, Able Media, also Lyrics and Laughs podcast, where you can get all kinds of fun information about life, the pursuit of happiness, and maybe some country music mixed in there.
Yep.
With Eric and Joe, Kenny Rambo, and myself on that. Get it wherever you find your favorite podcasts. I think there are 9 different platforms that you can find Lyrics and Laughs on. Not sure how that happened. Kentucky's Heartland, Kentucky'sHeartland.com, Boom Boss Pizza, Subway, Quixie Radio, and 94.3 The Wolf. And I'm going to plug in, too, Central Kentucky Race Management, because without that, the speakers and everything else wouldn't be there.
Yep.
So
that's awesome.
We'll plug that. Actually, wasn't designed to be a plug. I was just trying to stay warm.
But then you realize, oh, wait.
And I didn't even wear my jacket because there's that there.
Yeah.
All right, Megan, I've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun.
Good deal. I mean, they were bragging, thinking that we've got this stuff down.
I mean, we said on night 1 we had no idea what we were doing, so I guess we did it right.
And I'll tell you, on night 3, I still have no idea what we're doing. We changed it each day.
Yeah. We
worked
tried
around
to have new jokes. Sometimes reuse the old ones, but
figured it out. I'm seeing. There you go. There's the shoemates coming in. We've got all kinds of red carpet folks coming in to get their pictures done here. But again, appreciate you and the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have been here anyway, right?
Well, yeah, probably.
All right, we appreciate you watching. Ever how many watched, for how long you watched.
Thanks.
And we appreciate the Eric and Joe Show.
Yeah.
It really, truly
is. It's a great thing for this community.
It's the community gym.
So you still have 10 minutes to get here tonight, or 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes to get here tonight. But if you don't make it tonight, definitely mark your calendars to make next year's show, because I think it's going to be extra special.
All right, it is the Eric and Joe Show, the 9th annual Eric and Joe Show. Take a Holiday, presented by Magnolia Bank. Thanks for watching us. We are out of here.